All right, jump on with me. Jump on with me tonight. You that hop on, call a friend. Let me see if I'm on live. Hey, do like I'm doing right now. Hey, try to find somebody, post, share, and like. Let me see where we're at. We're on Gospel Arena yet? Did Gospel Arena go live? Junior, oh, that is. Just got that. Jump on with me. Yeah, just got it, y'all. Just got it. Just went live. Those of you that would call some people and hey, just jump on. I know I'm a little toe up tonight, Junior. You didn't get things together. You know, you see, I'm still in this moment. I had to step into 2026. The first night, um, watching my wife and could not even go to New Year's Eve service was one of the hardest tasks. Um, when I got up to preach, everybody was saying, oh, "Man, the wait, the wait, the wait." Now I know the year changed. The year did change, and there may be some people that may be facing some things. I prophesied this about 10 days before 2026 came in. I got up before our church. I even said something on Facebook and YouTube doing our real talk. If you go back and listen at some of the things I say, hey, I'm letting y'all know the Lord say that prepare yourself, get ready because the first 37 days of 2026 are going to be intense days, and you cannot allow nothing to influence you or dictate you away from your belief. Hey, jump on. You got to hear this, man. This is good. This is good. This is good. Blessing to you, Sister. I want to pause there. I want to say that again because I know I'm going to have some people that uh, jump into 2026, and the year did change. We cannot we cannot deny that. We did step into 2026, but there's some things that we did carry over with us. There's some things that did not just get thrown away. There's some things that we got to deal with in in this year. There's some battles that we're facing that came over with us. I know people say, "Oh, this is a new you. It's a new everything." No, it's gonna be a faith challenge. It's gonna be a challenge where you have to really renew your mind. Paul said, "Be not transformed to this world. Don't be transformed to the past of yesterday, but don't be conformed." Let me get it right, Junior. Don't be conformed to the past, but be what? Transformed. Let's get that right. Let's get that right. You know, I want to get that right. Don't be conformed to what's going on in your life, what happened, but be what? Transformed. That means each day I got to minister to my thoughts, minister to my body, minister to everything around me because there are some affliction, there are some problems, there's some situation that we carry over, and we call them these silent battles, the silent battles that came from 2025 and had the audacity to step into 2026. Had that audacity to come over these silent battles that find ourselves into a moment that go forth. These silent battles that we say, "Oh my God, if I can ever get back to the place." These silent battles, and now we got to go into warfare. Warfare. So where we was ready to step in, God say every silent battle, Junior, is going to be brought to light. by the power of God. Things that we didn't let nobody know about. I had to get up New Year's Eve night and say, hey, this is going to be hard for me. My wife is not here in the church. Everybody dropped. Every head dropped. Oh, my God, what's going on? I had to explain to the people. I mean, every church is packed, man. I had to explain to them that this is one of the greatest battles of my life to deal with. But in the name of Jesus, we're going to get through this here. Then all of a sudden, I had to get up Sunday morning, the first Sunday in 2026. And see, this was an unseen struggles, unseen quiet pain, private, these are unseen private grief that we don't tell nobody, pains that we hide within ourselves. These are unspoken warfare where we just tell people, hey, can you just touch and agree with me? And we don't ask the person why, but on the inside, they're trying to figure out the moment, the time that we need heaven to step and connect. I told them Sunday, I say, God said, I'm going to shake the heavens and shake the earth at the same time. I'm not going to just shake the earth, but I'm going to shake heaven and earth because I want to deal with your now. These are battles that no one saw but God. God knew. And he knew what was going to happen on December the 31st. On last Tuesday, God knew that we was not going to be able to do real talk. God knew. Don't nothing slip up on God. He knew that we was going to be at the hospital waiting on them to let us know what news they're going to make. God knows. He knew everything about it. He knew on December 31st that my wife was not going to be in church. He even knew the very thing that you're going to be dealing with right now. He even knew, my God, who was going to die, when they were going to die, how they was going to die. God knows battles that no one sees but God. Just like battles that no one sees but God, sometimes answers that no one have but God. Answer to the problem that no one have but God. Resolve to the situation that nobody can do it but God. Peace replace heaviness. That's the amazing part of God. He said, in the midst of you going through the battle, I'm going to give you peace. You're still in the battle. You're still going through the grief. You're still going through the moment. You still feel the pain. But I'm going to give you peace. I'm going to give you peace. Oh, my God, to replace your heaviness. I love that, Minister Kareem. No one know your future but God. No one know. No one know. No one know tomorrow. I know we say tomorrow, I give my life tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to do this tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to make this happen tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to go do it. But nobody know if you're going to be into tomorrow but God. God, the only one, know the time, the season, the when, the how, the what. He's the only one that know it. He said, Junior, let them know I'm giving them strength to replace their weakness. Now, this is something that you don't get unless you go through. When you go through the fire, when you go through the flood, when your wind is being put in the midst of, what you gonna do now, Junior? What you gonna do now? He said, the only way I can replace your weakness for strength, I got to put you in the moment that you need my strength, that you need my power. This is the amazing part of God. He said, guess what, Junior? I'm going to give you a hope to replace your despair. Lord have mercy. Look at God. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm going to give you a hope to replace your despair. I come tonight to tell somebody that may be in the midst of one of the most devastating moments of your life. And you don't know how you're going to come out of it. You don't know what your next day going to be. Somebody that experienced some unseen struggles that you didn't see coming. I didn't see this happen. I didn't see this was going to take place. I had no idea that this was going to be a part of my faith journey. Somebody hear me tonight. I had no idea that the assignment of my life is causing this much adversity. Oh, you got to get that one there. You got to get that. You got to get that. The assignment on your life is causing so much chaos in the enemy camp that the enemy say, I'm going to wear you down. But God said, I'm exposing this year. God is exposing that very demon that trying to destroy you. God is getting ready to dismantle things that have been attached to you for a long time. It's going to take, my God, that assignment that is going through one of the greatest challenges that ever been. God said, this is the time that I can destroy the work of the enemy, the work that the enemy have set against you. Somebody hear me tonight. There's somebody that ready to see things just get loose and get set free from it. God said, there's no more. Wait a minute. You're not going to be in survival mode no more. You're getting ready to step into conquer mode. I want somebody to post that right now. Say, come out of survival mode. You've been there a long time. I decree and declare that this year, you will not live in survival mode. You will not live. See, the enemy don't want you to have a voice. I told them on the prayer line this morning, some of them, the enemy is trying to take your voice away. He want you to remain silent, or he want you to lose your sound. Because if you lose your sound, you lose your voice. And when you don't have a voice in the matter, man, that means that now the enemy have a field day around you. I'm telling you, no more hidden tears. You're not going to be home crying all night long. It's getting ready to happen. It's getting ready to happen. I'm telling you, no more quiet suffering. Man, open your mouth and say, Lord, help me. Help me. Stop trying to put this persona up that, oh, I got myself all together. Get in front of people. There was a time that they ministry are not transparent like in the olden days. You didn't know what the leader was going through. You didn't know everything because they covered them. They covered them. But now we're more transparent. We get up and tell you, and there's some people act like they got it all together, like nothing is going on. That's that quiet suffering. That's that suffering that they don't want people to know that, hey, I need prayers. I need help. I need somebody to step into my world. So they don't share their real story. So now they got this Superman and Superwoman spirit that is going around. Oh, you got to be like me. But the people never know. The people never know that there's some season that you feel like you're carrying things along. There's some season that leadership feel like I'm all alone. I'm all by myself. There's some things that leadership saying, man, if somebody just can hear my cry, if somebody can hear my cry or hear what really going on, there's some moments that you walk in churches and you don't need nobody telling you that, oh, God is getting ready to bless you with $1 million, or God getting ready to do this. No, you're looking for somebody that will speak into what really going on in that quiet moment where people say, well, you don't have enough faith. Or maybe you don't have no faith, or maybe you're doubting God. But now you want to be transparent. You want to let them know that, hey, I'm carrying this alone. You can't sense what I'm carrying. I'm carrying this alone. It don't take you to start speaking in tongues. All it takes is you to say, God got you, man. God got you, man. You got see. We speak rest tonight to a weary mind. We speak healing to a wounded heart. I'm talking about you that step into 2026, and we're at the sixth day in 2026, but now you hit a roadblock. I speak courage to a burdened spirit. I want to speak to somebody that number one, Junior. I got a weary mind. I'm so weary. I'm trying to figure this out because I'm carrying this alone. I feel like I'm alone. I feel like there's nobody there that can see me. They're not reaching me. They're praying, but they're not reaching me. They're saying things, but they're not reaching me. They want to motivate me. This is not a season of motivation. It's not a season of being excited. I may go in church and I'm not even excited. I'm feeling alone. I'm weary. I'm trying to get through this moment. I'm trying to conquer the very thing. I've been surviving long enough. I need somebody that say this survivor mode sometimes will cause me to wonder, God, when is this gonna end? When is this gonna stop? When is this gonna quit? When is this gonna be over? When is this gonna shift? So I speak to your weary mind. I speak to the mind right now that's saying, you know what? I'm burdened. God say, Junior, tell the people for the next, I told y'all 37 days. 37 days of true warfare. True warfare. True warfare. The battle is intent. I told them on Sunday, everybody know how to pray. This is my wife right here where we at right now. If you look around, it got pictures everywhere. If I can turn this here, you'll see names and everything. This is her moment, her prayer moment, her intimate moment with God. This is the way she spends majority of her time in what intimate moment in the morning time when she do everything. And she come in this room, and this is what we call the throne room. This is what we call when we go in and we got prayer requests. We got family pictures up here, families of people that have connected, our family that we pray for day by day. This is the throne room. Anybody know how to pray in here and war in here and know how to deal with everything in here. But what do you do when you get in the battlefield, when you're under attack? When your body's under attack, when your mind is under attack, when your finances under attack, when everything around you under attack, and you say, Lord, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? God says, speak to the heavens. I speak the grace of God upon you right now. I cover you. I cover you with a supernatural strength that is unexplainable. I cover you with a moment that let you know that what you got in your throne room, take it to the war field. Take it to the battleground. Fight for your family. Fight for your mind. Oh, God, renew my mind. Renew my mind. I am not going to be conformed to what my body is doing. I speak to my body. I speak to my mind. I speak over my finance. I speak over my family. I speak right now. I plead the blood right now that things got to change. This is my season and my hour of release. This is my hour of restoration. This is my hour to see the Spirit of God take off the load, to see God shift some things. This is the hour right now. No matter, and the battle is intent. I'm not saying this after. I'm saying this right in the midst of it, right in the midst of the fire, right in the midst of the flood, right in the midst of the battleground. I'm not saying this because things are so good and things got so good and I came over in 2026 and oh my God, all my needs are met. Everything is going for. No, I'm saying this in the midst of a situation that I need God to move. I need, man, I I got to stand in my faith. I got to have courage for the moment. I'm not talking about what I did 20 years ago or 5 years ago. I got to have courage for the moment that I'm there. I got to have courage in my now, right now. He told Joshua, he said, Moses, my servant, is dead. Arise. I got to rise to occasion. I can't sit around. Then he said, Joshua, man, be strong. Be strong. And Paul say, be strong in the Lord and in the power and might. Everything about be strong. You got to build yourself up. You got to build yourself up. You got to have courage. Don't lose your courage. Do not lose your courage. Do not. You got to seal every day with faith. You got to seal every day with the very thing. You got to seal every day. You got to say, you know what? I'm entering and I'm standing in 2026 right now. I'm healed. I'm covered. I'm blessed. I'm delivered. No matter what's going on in my life, I stand and I speak blessing over everything around me. I command the atmosphere to shift. I command things that the enemy thought. I got to speak prophetically over the very thing. Let's deal with those silent pain, those silent tears, those silent moments. God say, this is the season, Junior. I will show my people the pathway. Psalm 16 and 11. He say, I'm going to move you into a place of fullness of joy. God say, my presence shall be with you. Oh my God. My God. God say, in my presence, there's fullness of joy. You step to a moment. I'm clothing you with the presence of God. Right in the midst of your trouble. I decree and declare wars that is against you. Every force that is trying to go against you to break you down, to stop your belief, to stop you from believing. He's attacking your belief system. Man, that's the enemy ultimate goal, to stop you from believing, to stop you from trusting, to stop you from really getting up in the morning time. He's not bringing the pain. See, I'm telling you, this is a year right now. We got to have a strong resiliency. We got to look at our faith. Got to be so strong. God said, I'm redefining your resiliency. I'm redefining your faith. I'm getting ready to allow you to step into the battle. I'm getting ready to allow you. I decree and declare right now that you got to remain sensitive to the Spirit of the living God. Don't take this present for granted. There's a fullness because God allow you and use you. Don't take it. Be sensitive as you align your thoughts with God's thought, your ways with God's way. If you shift your perspective from the way you think, from the way you, God said, I'm tearing down every wall. Oh my God, every wall that try to distance you from the present, everything, the fullness of joy. That's what we're praying. I silence every distraction. Oh my God. Matter of fact, he told us that, say, Junior, and the other day, I got up and told the people, he said, Junior, let my people know that those delays, tell them, stop sitting around like they had a missed opportunity or they missed me. Tell my people, stop running around saying they miss me. Tell them they're on schedule. Tell them they're on my schedule. They're on my time. They're on the right schedule. Tell them I got all things working together for them. Tell them every diversion that the enemy trying to do. I break every demonic pattern, every demonic cycle, every demonic thing that's trying to move you away from what God is getting ready to do. I speak to it right now. I command the glory of God. There's a fresh fire that's getting ready to come down in the midst of adversity. That's when God do his great work. He do his great work. That's when the supernatural is birthed. When you're really going through something, that's when you find who God is. Through the moment where things get so heavy. And so that's when you really know God. My God, man, you don't see the miraculous until you be put in a predicament that, God, you the only one can do. You the only one can bring this out. So I want you to let you know that in the midst of me being here by myself tonight, it's not over. I'm letting you know right now that she's being strengthened day by day. It's a journey. It's a faith journey. See, the journey of faith is not easy because sometimes you're singing, your worship, every word that come out of your mouth. These 4 years that we've been on Real Talk, sometimes it have to be challenged. In order for us to get God's divine presence in the midst of the trouble, we got to trust his timing. We got to trust his time and trust his wisdom, his will, what he have ordained, what he have allowed in this hour. We cannot look down. I told a group of people this morning, I say, stop looking at your medicine cabinet and get oppressed or depressed. You better not look up there and stop looking at your medical report and give the enemy credit. You better not look at that medical. I speak against that spirit of oppression or depression. You better not get depressed because you don't have enough money to pay your bills. You better not, don't get it confused now. Don't bow. See, nothing can bother you unless you bow to it. When you bow to it, when you just stop believing, when you just stop pushing, when you just start moving, and when you bow down, that's where the enemy get over you. That's how he control the atmosphere. Long as you don't bow, there's nothing can get in yesterday's. Yesterday is nothing unless you bow to it. Whatever happened yesterday, the past failures, the past pain, if you don't bow to it, it will not affect you. Don't let it dictate you. Enter into the atmosphere of supernatural shifting. Your assignment carries a divine backing. I see one of my nieces is on. Hey, I love you guys, man. You stay. I know you got a heavy assignment keeping the family together, but God got you. God got you. God got you. Let me tell you something. Your assignment carry a divine backing. I want somebody to post that. My assignment carry a divine. It just don't carry because somebody say, that's my wife right there just came on. I know she's gonna be on. I love you. Yes, that's my wife that came on. You know, she gonna be sitting right by him by me. Your assignment carries a divine backing. When your assignment carry, I want y'all to get this because you upset about what you experiencing. Your assignment carries a divine backing. That means in the midst of whatever you're going through, don't yield to the problem, the circumstance, the situation. Yield to God. Depend on God. Remain in God. It carries a divine backing. A divine backing. Two of my nieces. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put myself out there. Good to see you all. Y'all on. Thank you for coming. Your assignment carries something that victory is already attached to. Don't let nobody fool you. No matter what you're going through, your assignment carries victory, not defeat. You can be down. Your medical report can be so messed up, so jacked up. Things are not going right your way. Your assignment already have victory. Jesus just didn't come down and die without having victory attached to the assignment. The assignment already. So whatever the oil on your life, thank you, Holy Spirit, carries a divine backing. Divinity is attached to your deliverance. And I pray right now that you shall be victorious in this year, that the presence of God shall manifest himself all around you, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. I pray right now that the battle that got so intensified in this moment, the beginning of this year, would not break you, but will make you stronger. You may bend, but you won't break. You may have some setback, but you're going to keep moving. I pray right now, God's divine presence upon your life, that you will win this battle, this journey that you're on, that the glory of the living God is your backup plan. And God is releasing in this hour, in this moment, his glory. I mean, you're a display of what God is about to do in your life. I thank God that my wife is being strengthened. You guys keep up in prayer. We don't feel bad because we know we got a divine backing. You know, when you know you're doing what God called you to do and God allow you, this may be a Job moment for somebody, the beginning of this year. But you keep pushing, you keep pressing. The best is yet to come. Hey, we're going to be in all-night prayer. We're in this 21 days, and I know you're supposed to advertise this here, but those of you that on the journey with us, remember we'll be in all-night prayer on this Friday night. If you can get down there and be a part of it. Our service started at 10 p.m. God gave me a vision. At 6 o'clock, the youth gonna be ministering to all of the youth. Each one of these Friday nights that we're going for, at 8 o'clock, I'm gonna have the ushers come in. We're gonna use every aspect. At 10 o'clock, then we're all gonna come together, and we're gonna be in that prayer all the way up. Some people may leave at 2 when the service is over. Some people may leave at 3. But you that would stay in this 12 hours of comeback, I mean, we're gonna pray to walls be come down. We're gonna believe God that on these 21 days, and then some of us gonna go outside and exercise. This 21 days is for our faith, for our family. I want you to get this. I want y'all to put this in the post right quick for people that will come on. Tell people that this prayer for 2026, this fasting, is for our faith, for our family, for our finance, and for our fitness. We're going to make sure that we do like John said, I wish above all things that thou may prosper, be in health, even as thy soul prosper. We want to make sure we hit every area. Our faith, y'all didn't put it in there yet. I told you to post this. Our faith, our family, our finance, and our fitness. We're going to make sure that we're living. We're going to take care of this body, that we can get all the information out, that we won't be caught up. We won't be caught up in the doctor's office. Because let me tell y'all something. Y'all hear me? I'm not knocking no medical science, but you better make sure a doctor's, better make sure you got a doctor that'll connect with you, connect with life, and not just connected just with medicine. You better make sure, y'all hear me? I know I said something crazy. Make sure you got a doctor that connected with life and not just medicine. Because when they connected just with medicine, they would just give up on you. When they connected with life, they're going to find any means necessary that will cause you to live. So I'm praying for a medical breakthrough, that God would connect us and get the right people in our corner in 2026. Because the information, the things that go on in your body, we have the power to heal our body. We're going back to the one that made us, the creator of all things. We're trusting God for the miraculous, trusting God for the healing, faith, family, finance, and fitness. I pray that you stand in this hour and you live, that you don't be another statistic, but you're standing by faith and God healing power. I pray for the supernatural power that I was raised in, that the same God yesterday is the same God now. The same God that is able to go forth and move. I pray that you don't just be laying there. I watched this, and I want to share this with you. I watched my wife lay there and doctors, come in, but they couldn't get things. Biggest the hospital was, they couldn't do what need to be done. And I had to go in there. I thank God for her sister, Lord. I thank God for my daughters, them. I thank God for everyone that came up. My covenant churches that came up. Some of the members from Miami, Fort Lauderdale. I mean, they wrestling, but I watched this. I watched how she laid there, and all she needed is just one test, and they weren't capable enough of doing that one test for whatever reason, just to go and just to examine her. And I watched her, and then one day I walked in, I said, "Hey, we got to have faith. We got to believe God. We got to trust God, because now you can be another statistic. You can be another person that laid here. You can be another person that go forth." But I also watched the power of God. I watched how people came in there and ministered to her soul, to her mind. You better connect with the right people that will come in and minister to your soul and mind and speak life over you, that you may live. I pray for you that on this night, on the sixth day of 2026 of the month of January, I pray that the power of God will manifest himself in you, that you shall live and you shall not die. I pray that dreams rather will be revived. Vision will come to pass. I pray right now that businesses will grow and prosper. I even pray for your health. I speak to your mind. From your mind, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. I speak that God will shift the atmosphere, that you'll walk in a place of victory, in a moment of victory, not waiting on victory, but you'll walk in a place of victory while you're going through your challenges. You're not waiting to God bring victory and start testifying, but you're walking in a place of victory. You're walking in a place of healing before healing manifests in your life. You're already in that place of healing. You're not waiting to be healed. You're already healed. You're not waiting to be blessed. You're already blessed. You're not waiting to be delivered. You're walking in that moment of victory, not waiting for God to do it, but you understand his timing and his moment. So this day, I stand in a position of victory, a position of peace that passes all understanding, a position that I'm healed from the crown of my head to the sole of my feet. And I speak this healing upon you according to Amos 9:13, Ephesians 3:20, Deuteronomy 28, Jeremiah 30:17, Isaiah 58:8, Psalms 107:20. And Father, the ones that are listening to me right now, I pray that your glory will be revealed. I speak to every side of our family, each side, our father's side, our mother's side. I pray for the bloodline. I pray for any generational cycle, spell, curse. Oh my God, season. I even speak to the season that we don't understand why I keep going through the same thing, doing the same. I even speak to the person that keep getting bad people in their life, not ready to live, not ready to walk in victory. Keep connecting with the wrong people, always getting hurt. I speak that good people come your way, friends that you connect with. I pray for any person that not connected you divinely. They're not divinely connected, will be released from around you. God will dismantle them from being a part of your life. And I pray that anything that is not a part of God's divine plan for your life will be removed. The spirit of removal, the angel of removal is removing them now. They will not be a part of what God is doing. They cannot connect with you in 2026. You are different. You're fifth. I pray right now that that woman would get up and go look in the mirror and say, I'm not waiting on nobody to tell me how beautiful I am. I'm going to find beauty on the inside, that I can expose it on the outside, that I shall walk in what God have made me to be. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. No matter how big I am, no matter how small I am, nothing gonna change my mind. Nothing gonna change my heart. There's no sickness that can change me. There's no disease that can change me. There's nothing that I've been diagnosed that can change my attitude about my God. My God is great. My God is strong. My God is mighty. My God is all that and more. My God, if you only knew my God, you'll understand the reason why I praise him. So I bless you, my brothers and sisters. Walk in the blessing and watch God bring peace in your life. Thank God again. My wife is being strengthened day by day. I pray for total victory. And we thank God for all the prayer warriors and everybody that prayed with us and stood with us. Blessings upon you and blessing upon your family. God bless.